So anyway, it's Sunday morning. I just got back from church, and I just wanted to say how much I enjoyed going to church this morning. There was a passage that was read from the book of Exodus where Moses wanted to see God, and God said, "I'll pass by, but my glory is so great you can't look on me and live. No one can." So he told Moses to hide in a rock, and he said, "I'll put my hand over you and I'll walk by, so that the greatness of my glory will not kill you." I don't know, something about that just really stuck with me, because I think, we just don't know how big and how powerful and how wonderful God is, and sometimes it's good to go to church and just get a reminder, and that was good for me. I enjoyed it a lot. So we're out here on the front porch this morning. Charlie's been enjoying this wonderful fall day. We have a lot of leaves falling, and oh no, it's another dead bird. So the nice thing about dead birds around here is that these dead birds can come back to life again, because I figured out a while ago that I can take these dead birds that fall off the little front lights, and I can take them out back, and I can mount them on the fence back there. See, I've got one flying, and I got some sitting on the fence, and I like those little dead birds. Those little dead birds those are sort of like resurrected birds. They're birds that once was dead, but now they're alive again. Kind of like Jesus, I like that a whole lot, so that gives me an extra bird to put on the dead bird fence. And also my little green boat. I actually tried to sell my little green boat this summer, and it didn't sell, and I had it all set up on the trailer and had the motor all mounted up on it and put a new floor in it. Well, now I wish you'd look at it. It's right full of leaves. Almost got the gas tank buried, so I need to get out here and clean the boat out and take the motor off, find fuel line, flip this thing over, dump all the leaves out of it. We're just getting ready for winter around here. My neighbor brought me an axle. Yesterday I was out working on my neighbor's trailer, and he's giving me some trailer parts. I scored some nice fenders on that trailer this morning, by the way. I'll show you these. This was apparently an old, I guess that was a whole squaw trailer. They kind of look like they was made to fit on that axle. And I'll take a closer look at these wheels. I think I can save the spindles. I'm sure I can save the wheels, and I got a feeling those might fit the spindles I got, and if not, I can possibly use those spindles to make something out of all the. He had a whole bunch of trailers that he had drug home, probably as people give them to him because they get rusty in one way or the other, and he drug them home. We made a trailer for him, and so he gave me this axle setup, which is a pretty good looking axle. Got some decent looking tires on it that match and everything. So, but it doesn't need to sit here all winter, so what I'll do is I'll oil up these nuts and get these nuts off these wheels, and probably set it back up in there out of the way somewhere until I find a use for it. But that's a good thing. I was really thinking about getting up early this morning and going to work on the big Ford, but we have a friend that owns a farm up the road, and they have a fall festival, and they're having it today. And of course I just got back from church, and I'm going to be leaving again and going to that fall festival, and I kind of think it's a good thing to do. It's a good way to, if you got a day to spend and you live in a nice little community, it's good to get out and just enjoy being a part of it all. So I think that's what I am going to wind up doing. And I will reserve next Saturday, I believe, to get that Ford put back together. That's kind of the plan. The plan as I know it right now. Okay? Okay.